Good evening, everybody, and welcome to GTRR's Super GTs, the final round. Yes, this is round 8, and we are at none other than the Circuit de la Sarthe, Le Mans itself, and I am your streamer, Ponyboy, and I am joined by my usual colleague. It is Daniel. How are you, my friend? I know you've been looking forward to this one.
Good evening. I am very excited for tonight's race. This is one of my favorite tracks, so I'm really gonna love it tonight. I hope, and I really hope the guys in the cars are gonna make a spectacular show for us tonight. And let's see what they can do. So we're now waiting for Michael to get the lobbies ready. And in contrast to the other races, tonight we do not have a qualifying session.
No, it's just going to be 1.5 hours of crazy, flat-out, batshit stuff around Circuit de la Sarthe in the Group 2s. So we expect to see some high speeds, some serious slipstreaming, and I imagine many an accident, as we just had a glaring twilight there, as it turned from night to day immediately. Ah, my eyes!
So, I hear you asking, well, I didn't quite hear you asking, but I assume you were asking, if there's no qualification today, how is the lineup being set up? It's based on the standing.
The most fun way, yes.
Yes, based on the standing, reversed. So, we have, I think, the Rhino on front, and is he driving today? On number 1, where is he? I'm not seeing him. Is he not driving today?
Who do that be?
No.
Michael needs to check in himself. Very good. There we go. We are a few short today. A few that couldn't make it. Unfortunately, it will be a shame after a long season. Not being able to make the final race.
To miss the final best race of the season, yeah.
Let's have a look at who we have got, though, shall we?
Koen is not there. So, that must be Michael on P10 tonight.
Oh, we do have Bounty Hunter. I've seen him.
Oh, yeah. No, I miss... Oh, wait, Bounty Hunter is... Yeah, he is there. I'm just overlooked him.
You're going crazy, boy. You're going crazy.
Yeah.
Too much time in the sun. Maybe a few too many beers.
Yes.
Get some water down here.
So who are we missing? I don't know who we're missing.
We are missing Ricky Watts, Mr. Pink Shirt, Mr. Slugs and Snails, Mr. Femfresh, Mr. Hot Flaps. Yeah, you name it. He's been called it. Yes, and that.
And we're still missing Rene, Mr. Rallies. Well, he's on the chat tonight. Good evening, Rene.
And hope he's on the mend.
Yeah, he'll be there next season.
And hope he's staying away from any other mobile vertical ascension devices.
So, what do we have today? La Sarthe, the circuit of the famous 24 Hours of Le Mans. And we're not gonna do this in the Group 1 LMPs or hypercars or whatever, in the Group 2s. Slightly slower, but as much fun as the fastest cars.
And still all the downforce you can throw a little stick at. As we see Morris Garage on screen. Nice to see him back. He's had a bit of a hit and miss series, with having to miss a few events here and there with floods and all sorts happening by him.
Yeah. Just a reminder from Michael, just put on the marker on the start, and we can rewatch the start a couple of times.
Yes, I will put one on very near the beginning, so we can zip back and have a look if there is nothing else to look at. But I'm sure there will be something that we'll need a replay of in the first lap anyway.
Yeah. Much to see in this race, I think. Penalty heaven. at least the corner onto Mulsanne Strait, the Tete Rouge corner.
There is a lot of naughty corners here.
Yeah.
There's the corner just before the final chicane as well, where you run wide onto the white chevrons, yellow chevrons, the yellow lines. If you run into them, it gives you a nasty, I think it's 2 seconds or something. It might be a second or something, but I know it's a fair chunk of a penalty.
Well, that would be the 4th chicane.
That'll be the one then.
So let's see, do we have anything to share? On the start, well, a lot. Do we have any changes in liveries tonight? I see Enrico Playboss having a nice red, white and blue livery.
Yeah, Morris Garage, I don't recognise that livery because I like the colour scheme because it's what I use. Black Rhino, we have a different livery there as well again, I think.
What are you?
He's got the rising sun.
Yes. I love it. He's taking the long road into the gravel straight from the pits exit.
He wants to use his bucket and spade. Make himself a little sandcastle up there.
Yep.
He's got plenty of buckets in the car. They had chicken in them. There isn't chicken in them anymore. But looking good there.
The Vroom, the Kestrel from Frank. Bounty Hunter with his Alpine stars. Oh, that's nice. Look at Bounty Hunter's livery.
We're on him, but he's going round and round in circles.
Yes.
Let's have a zoom in, shall we?
He has some
the
nice
gold Alpine
livery.
stars.
The proud man, the proud winner of this competition, is doing donuts at the front of the race.
He should be doing it round his grid spot though, to put a bit of rubber down for extra traction off the start, but he seems to be helping everybody else further up the grid.
Yeah, and well, he should start with his worn tires. I mean, just love it.
Yeah, the stream is live.
Yes, we are live. I'm gonna send him a text.
Did not realise they were waiting for us. As we see Morris with a 2-second penalty.
He's now going
to see a lot of that
at the race.
Everybody ready. Do still have the Belgium farmers liveries.
Here we go.
No change there. So everybody remembers to keep their foot on the brake at the start. We don't want any penalties straight away.
That would be so much fun. Okay guys, good luck, have fun. And remember, it's 25 rounds. And it's lights out.
Bad start by Ricky Forrest there. And he has to get over to the side. And he's had to let the whole grid through. But a good start from Morris, who is up to P. Keeps in P1 with the Dansker behind him in P2 and Fransk in P3. Enrico Playboss in P4 did actually slip back to P5 for a second, but took the place straight back from Rundle in P5.
Everyone going nice and cleanly through the first couple of corners.
Bounty Hunter getting a very good start and making 3 places up straight away. We know everybody made a place as Ricky gave way. But we'll have a look at that before we get going. I'm wondering if he did get himself a penalty by going a little early. Not a good start from Michael down in P9.
Chronic having a second penalty, Bounty having half a second penalty, and that's the only penalties we have right now. And Rhino half a second.
Well, Bounty up to P6 now. He has made a move past Rundle already. Don't think that half a second's going to be too bad for him. May cost him a place.
He'll get it back soon enough.
And we will see where the burn zone is on this first round. I'm pretty sure you have to serve it on the first one. As these guys did pick it up earlier, as we see a Danska make a move into P1.
I do think so, and I believe the zone is just around Orange corner.
Side by side. I think it was Eric and Kogo Detail. Kogo Detail making a move on Eric up to P5 now. Bounty Hunter trying to follow him through as well. Rondon and the Lexus struggling to stay with this pack, but we do have a Lexus at the front in P1 and 2, I believe, and 3. So a strong showing for the Lexus so far, but we do see a Danska having a big moment, and he is off. Oh, we got a few off. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to move to the start replay, but we'll have a look back at what has gone on there, because we did lose 2 people wide there, a Danska and Morris Garage. That were P1 and 2 earlier on. Oh, settle down, guys. We have got a long time. This is a 25 lap race at 3 minutes plus a lap. I do see Morris and Chronic Team all the way back in P9 now as well. And Morris wide and Chronic taking that place straight back. And here comes Ricky Forrest as well at the back.
Yeah, and they're going to slow down here because the rebound zone is here.
Fransk up to P1 now. Bounty Hunter already up to P4, right behind Enrico Playburst as well. Who else has gone backwards? Then it must be... Oh, it was the 2 incidents earlier on, wasn't it? Which we'll have a look at when we get a breather. Oh, Kogo Detail mounting an attack on Fransk. Unfortunately, we do have no Silver Fox tonight as well. Jürgen had to work, unfortunately. The meth lab can't cook itself. Oh, who was that deep in the background there? I believe it was Bounty Hunter. That's going to be another penalty. No, he's got away with that. And he was well out onto the yellow lines there. Perhaps they have eased that penalty slightly. Kogo Detail up into P1 now. What's happened to Fransk there? I'm going to have to lose that replay from before as well. Because we have lost Fransk. Where the hell is he?
No, he's
all the way back down in P4.
3rd, 4th. Yeah, so time to see the replay from what happened earlier, right?
Well, I've actually put a replay onto what happened with Fransk here. Because it was a big sideways moment. Yes, always a good idea of having one from the start, but when you get any action later on and you miss it, you do want to know what's gone on. But we can't see everything, unfortunately. If only we could put multiple markers in. That would be awesome.
Oh, that would be awesome, yes.
Want to race up to P6 now. He is starting to make his way through the field. See what I mean? We can't keep up with this.
Bounty Hunter only 4.5 seconds behind the leader, Kogo.
He has got past somebody else. Well, it will be France, won't it? France dropped back to 5th now.
Yes. Rondo came past France as well.
It looks like France is going to be under attack from Michael any second.
Michael gaining 2 spots. 3 spots actually, sorry, starting P9.
Yes, and
to P6.
He didn't get the best of starts either. Because he ended up P9, and that's after Ricky Forrest dropping from 2nd to last.
Yeah, at the start.
Yeah, he must have got a penalty on the old break.
It was a terrible start from the Rhino.
But he's still in P10, just behind Chronic. Chronic just behind his buddy Adanska. I'm not going to give him too much stick yet because I don't need to. He's showing us all how useless he is. Is he going to make a move on Adanska though? Go on, Paul. No, not here. Thinking better of it. Kogo Detail now with nearly a 4-second lead over Enrico Playballs, but Enrico Playballs has got Bounty Hunter closing him down now. under 0.4 of a second.
As they'll make their way to the Indianapolis corner. And then Coco Detail going through Arnage. And like I said before, I love that corner. But actually, I'm always calling it Carnage instead of Arnage. Because of the multiple accidents that tend to happen in that corner.
And we do have Michael and Fransk side by side. And Michael sticking it round the outside across Fransk's nose. And taking that P5. Rondel will be his next target in P4. And we are getting the please refuel message now that we've used a replay. Awesome. Thought maybe that would have gone with the new update, but no.
No.
Product team up to P7, so he has made his way past the Danska. And Morris
in the meantime
has dropped back again because he was in front of these guys.
Setting the bounty hunter, setting the fastest time.
Big moment there between the Danska and I think Morris Garage. Not sure if there was contact, but we will have a quick look at that. We'll get with the Danska and flick back.
Just noticed in the back. Yeah, there was contact between them.
Oh, I don't think the Danska will be too happy about that. And he gets a second penalty to boot as well. I think he already had that, to be honest, but currently 16 seconds behind Ricky Forrest now. That's put him well back. Fortunately, he hasn't, well, damage is only on light as well.
Yep. So no need for pitting after getting damage.
Fransk still right with Michael, though. He's not giving up that place easily. And the Lexus seemingly having some good straight line speed. Oh, and a half a second penalty there. Oh, and just keeping it on the black grey stuff there, Fransk.
And these are getting a half a second penalty extra. 1.5 second penalty right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's ruining this race, man, for him.
Kogo Detail currently with a 3.6 second lead over Kuhn, our champion in P2. He's got 1.4 over Enrico Playborst, who is under all sorts of pressure now from Rundle. And the gap between Rundle and P5, Michael Born to Race, 1.3 seconds. Both on the soft tyre wear, very, very similar. So this track not particularly hard on tyres.
No, everybody except for the Rhino on the softs.
Rhino getting the mediums out the way early, which might not be a bad thing actually, if he's staying somewhat with the group so he can get a tow.
Something happened to Andiska again because he's now 27 seconds behind the Rhino. So he must have missed a corner somewhere.
Yes, I'm sure that will be pure frustration. But I still expect him to catch up with the group.
Yeah.
I think he does have enough pace. Well, we'll see. Still a long way to go yet, another 22 laps. And he'll feel like his race is over, but you never know.
Yeah, it's like you said, 22 laps to go, times 4 minutes, given up about.
Rundle has made his way past Enrico Playborst up to P3. And Kuhn, Bounty Hunter in P2, has taken another second out of Kogo Detail.
2.6 left.
And he is bringing Rundle with him. Rundle picking up the pace. Oh, very impressed with Enrico Playborst in P4. He is doing a good job there and showing some consistent Nice pace hanging with these guys. I think he's pretty comfortable around this track. But Michael is closing him down 0.7 of a second. He has dropped. Frank's now 2.8 seconds behind Michael. Oh, what's happened to Chronic? He has dropped all the way back to P9 again. And he has got damage. Tell you what. Wow. He's currently behind Ricky Forrest. Go on, Chronic. Oh, and Adanska has had another moment. He's 42 seconds behind Chronic now, and he is going into the pits.
What happened to Chronic? Can we see anything? No, I cannot.
Yeah, we're not sure what's going on with Chronic. 20 seconds beyond the lead, which isn't actually that bad really, considering he must have had a couple of moments, because he done a 3:53 last time round. And we know he's had a moment this lap by the look of it. And Kogo's picked up a little bit of time again. It's now 3.2 between P1 and 2. That's with Bounty Hunter doing the quickest lap again with a 3:44.4. Oh, Rondell. Enrico Playborst, Rondell and Michael all bunching up together now. Unfortunately, Enrico Playborst has got half a second penalty, but he was 1/1200th of a second purple. So yeah, showing some very good pace today is Eric. And he is still purple.
I was watching Andinska, but he just entered the pits and doesn't seem like he's changing tires, so...
It seems he is done.
He was not very happy with what happened and is just parking his car, saying, "Not today." Let's see, Ron is having to serve half a second time penalty. Can Michael overtake him?
He should do, because he should be able to carry the speed up the length of this straight now. Is it going to be long enough?
Well, yes.
Yeah, nothing Rondell can do.
No. It's just...
kind of let him past and took straight back in behind, but you can see even there the speed. I mean, Michael as well, nearly a second purple. Can he carry it through these final bits?
Having that penalty layout there, it's just losing you so much time. But then again, they could have done it on the start of Mulsanne Straight, and then you would just lose even more. .4 seconds quicker, 3:44.1.
But Kogo Detail that lap did a 3:42.2. Bounty with a 3:42.8.
Yep.
Good lap that from Kogo Detail, but still the gap just over 3 seconds.
Yeah, but he's managing that gap very well. Already
yes,
in
just
lap
shot
5.
up to 3.7, 3.8, so very good first sector there from Kogo. Kogo again on the VR as well, another like Jürgen who isn't with us tonight, unfortunately. On to race now, 5.5 seconds behind Bounty Hunter. Can he chip into that now? He's got some clean air, or will that lack of slipstream be a big loss? Maybe Rondell can benefit from all this, being the only one with a possible slipstream. Maybe he'll give Michael a gentle push in the direction of Bounty Hunter. Who knows? Will they help each other or will they race?
I hope they'll help each other.
As we start to see the slipstream taking effect for the Lexus. But it's just not close enough anyway, is he? It's not quite. He seems to be lifting rather than...
Yeah, which helps Enrico coming closer quickly. He was about 3 seconds, it's now 2.4. And it's actually also helping Bounty Hunter, who is now 5.7 seconds ahead of them.
But 3.4 behind Kogo. Kogo has extended that gap again.
Yeah.
And you did a very good job.
Or it's just, well, I'd say is he just managing his tires, but Kogo has better fuel left and slightly better tires, so he's doing a great job right now.
Just with Chronic, he has made it back past Ricky Forrest up to P8, but he has got half a second penalty. So will he lose that pace again? It will be interesting to see.
Yep.
Got 2 seconds between himself and P7. So we'll see what he can do there. To be honest, it's not as spread out as I thought it would be by now.
No. Well, it's going to be, I think, lap 10, 12. Halfway the race, then we're gonna see everyone spread out a lot. I mean, isn't it also the length of the circuit? It's about 13 kilometers long.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the exact length. It is very long though.
Yeah.
I'm doing a good job of sticking with Michael there in the Lexus.
So it's 13.6 kilometers long in total.
So we'll let you go with the 0.6. We'll let that slide. You can't get them all right, Daniel. What good effort, mate. Good effort.
I'm sorry, man.
That gap between 2 and 3 now up to 7 seconds. Bounty really putting the pedal to the metal, I think. Well, it's another 3:44, so not that quick, but I think with the worn tyres, and if you look at his left rear now, Bounty's going to have a long lap. This is going to feel long. But everyone in a similar boat, but Bounty's does seem fractionally worse.
Yeah, yes. Actually, the worst tyres of them all. Best tyres are still for the Rhino, who has the medium. And, to be honest, is giving decent times with 3:48s.
Right, it's good.
It's not even that bad. It's only slightly slower than Morris or
Chronic.
Oh, Chronic, yes.
Can Chronic?
Well, the fun part is
keep it on track.
Rhino is doing 3:48s all the way, very consistent, and Chronic has a 3:53 as well. So, yeah.
I'm sure he will get it together, though. You won't let me down, will you, Paul? You never do you, mate?
No, you won't. You won't.
Until you stick a steering wheel in front of him. He was my teammate in an endurance race, and he had no sound in his headphones for the whole time. He could hear everything apart from the car. And for 2 hours he had to drive without engine noise. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but it is so off-putting and hard and different. It's just wrong. I can't do it.
No.
That gap at the front extended up to 4.7 seconds now. And Bounty has still got a bit of rubber, and he's over halfway round this lap now. Well, just over.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do. Maybe he's even gonna do another lap after this.
No.
Oh, you never know. I mean, front tires are okay-ish.
But 3.45 is bunching up nicely. Eric doing a fab job there in P5.
But
I've already said it.
Oh, sorry, yes.
he has really brought that gap down to 1.4 seconds again now. Won't be long before he's in the draft, I don't think. 3:45.4 last time round compared to Rundle's 3:45.9. These guys doing very, very similar and comparative lap times.
Yeah, and Enrico Playbo's doing a 3:45.4 as well. So those three guys are running for the final spot on the podium tonight. And that's not even on the podium for this single race, but especially for the standings overall. So let's check on them. What are they and what can they make up? I see Ron, P5. Only 1 point behind Koen on P4. And Ignace. Oh wait, but Koen is kinda very much in front of him, so... Well, that's gonna be difficult.
But I think he is the highest placed Lexus though still. He's Rundle.
I think can't see actually on the score chart who's driving which car, so...
As we do know, Bounty has won the championship in P1.
Cronin is getting... Oh, Rhino already in. That's early, man. He could do another lap or two.
And you were right, though. Bounty has stayed out with that rubber.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just this
both
lap.
Both the front two.
Well, they're so good they can. But the entire top 6 has stayed out. Franske was in, Morris was in, Rhino was in, but Rhino...
He may just want to ditch them mediums.
What happened to Rhino? Rhino's... Oh, there he goes.
Well, he's gone to another set of mediums.
Yes, but why did he stop so early? He could do 9-10 laps with... He could have done a 2-stop instead of a 3-stop. Well, his choice. We will never know.
I'm not sure why he didn't jump onto the softs.
Yeah.
But he's doing consistent lap times. We will leave him to him, and it's all up to him if that's how he's comfortable. I do see Chronic's made his way up to P6 now. And he's not far behind Enrico Playballs all of a sudden after... Oh, Eric stopped, didn't he? No, he didn't. What's happened to Eric? Eric's had a big moment somewhere, because he's now 12 seconds behind Rundle. Don't think we'll be able to go back anywhere near far enough. No, the instant has already happened. Oh, Eric. Oh, we've got the Wizard joined us on the stream. Good evening, Wizard, as well as obviously Dan.
Yeah.
Who else? We've got Murphy 8. And Renee, obviously.
Marvier Vincentos. Good evening, buddy. And I'm not gonna cheer for Dan on the chat because it's me. So, screw that guy.
Yeah, idiot.
Yes.
Let's have a look at the gap at the front now. We'll come back to Chronic. And Enrico Playballs, I did say 5th, but I'm sure he will screw it up for us beautifully before then many, many times. With so many laps to go. 6.4 seconds now. Kuhn did a fabulous job. So we got Kuhn in P1 and Kuhn in P2.
Yeah. They both have to stop this lap as they are almost out of fuel.
Michael now has nearly 2 seconds over the Rundle.
And 13.3 behind them is Enrico. So now, like I said, we have had the pit stop and then we get the squattering all over the field. They're everywhere now.
Chronic and Eric will be coming in together. So it will be interesting who can get the quickest stop and get out. Oh, as Chronic goes a little bit wide there, but keeps it nicely on the black stuff. Come on, Paul. Show us what you're made of.
And then there's a 30-second gap to Fransk. That will be reduced, obviously, after this pit stop session.
And we will stay with France to see how far it is behind these leading group where they come out.
Not actually that far. Oh, about 30 seconds, yes.
I don't even think it'll be that, will it? It's going to be quite close, I think. Kogo out already.
Chronic now at the pit stop, changing his tires. As Franz is coming over start finish. And Chronic, oh, he's fueling up, of course. Well, oh, Morris going a bit wide.
Rondo putting a bit less fuel in than everybody else. Try and make up a little bit of time, I'm thinking. Obviously, he will have his strategy. It's going to be a funny one, though, isn't it? Because at some point you go and do 8. You've got to really do a 3-stopper because of the fuel.
Yeah. So
why did people go so deep? What's the point?
Did I miscalculate the Rhino's pit stop and saying, well, he could go another 2 laps further on the tires, but due to the fuel burning, maybe he was out of.
Yeah, maybe he didn't quite have another lap in it, or maybe he just thought, what's the point? Yeah. I'm trying to work out why stay out so long with worn tyres when you're going to have to come in for that extra lap, unless you're going to do a lap of, well, a stint of fuel saving on the mediums, which is a possibility, I suppose.
Well, I think the guys on front can maybe, if they're pitting now, lap 15, 16. 16, maybe pull off a 2-stop. That's a really big maybe. They need to fuel save somewhere along the way. But it's a long lap to fuel save.
It is. So to actually gain a whole lap would be, I think, nigh on impossible. Yeah. I'm sure you could with fuel map 6 and stuff, but that's going to cost you so much time anyway. It's not just going to be a case of a bit of short shifting and a bit of lift and coast. It's going to be a lot more than that, I think. So I think.
Yeah, then you lose more time than you lose with just going for a splash and dash. Just don't.
I think it's probably staying out so long just to spend more time on the softs than they have to on the mediums. The longer they can go on the softs, the less they have to do, even on worn. They must still be quicker in their eyes anyway.
So after the pit stops, it's 7.1 seconds between Kogo and Bounty Hunter, and only 2.9 seconds now between Bounty Hunter and Born to Race, as we're heading into the evening and getting into the dark.
Yes, headlights are ablaze.
Do we see incidents picking up already? No, we do not. Everyone is still going nice and easy.
France with 7.5 seconds in front and behind. Chronic team up to P6 now. He has come out the pits well in front of Enrico Playballs.
Ooh.
Nearly 3.5 seconds.
12 seconds now in front of the Rhino who was battling with him earlier. So that's an improvement for the Chronic. We get the cheering from the Wizard on the chat, so maybe that would help.
Ah, yeah, put a spell on Chronic, make him faster. Do it, Wizard.
Yeah, he did. He just said it. Put a spell on it. Well, thanks, Wizard.
We'll get him on screen so you can cast that spell, make it extra strong. As he is looking to make a move on France. Are we sure? Let's jump on board with Chronic, shall we?
Yes.
We've got that other view as well.
Oh, there. Oh, is he looking for the inside? No, he was not.
I want that other view, the sideway. That one, yeah, you can't get that one on the keyboard for some reason.
Ugh.
And I like that view. It's good.
Yeah. He's so... Oh, he's all over the back of Fransk now. And, well, nighttime is the time for Chronic to be alive. So now onto the straight. Into the slipstream. He must overtake him easily right now. There he goes, side by side, and P5 for Chronic. He might be thinking, why? Ooh, Fransk's not giving up that easily, but he has to yield.
Hopefully Chronic can keep it together for a few laps now and build a little bit of a gap. Yeah. But I'm sure we'll get some penalties along the way. But there's a nice little train forming behind him, though. You look, there's 4 cars there we can see in the background. Well, at least another 3. So all the way back to P9. There's only about 10 seconds between them. Not. Enrico play balls back down to P7. I'm sure he's going to start making his way back forward again after that. Looks like he's had a couple of bad laps there, considering he's having a very good start to the race.
Ooh, Go Detail having 2.5 second time penalty.
Oh my word, Bounty will be rubbing his hands.
Yes, 2.5, and he only had 7.5 seconds in front, so
that'll take things back down to about 4 seconds.
Yeah, I was thinking 3, but okay.
It might be by the end of the straight, who knows? I don't know how much he will close up, but he will definitely close up. These little flickering blue lights in the corner of the screen making it look like a load of coppers. He's down to 3 points something.
And 3.5. Well, it's
bang in the middle of us. Well,
yes.
We couldn't do any better between us, could we really?
No. We're awesome.
I think Wizard must put a spell on us. 3/10 up.
2.9 already.
Right,
Bounty Hunter is smelling blood.
All on the purples as well. His Bounty Hunters expect to see a quick lap from him this time round if he didn't just get a penalty there. I think he has got that one worked out though.
Not quite sure what happened when he did a... Oh wait, those have to be his bits of lap, right? With a 404 and a 403.
Yeah, in lap out lap. Well, it doesn't quite do it. 3:43.1, lost a lot in that last sector.
Yeah, and already gaining a full second again, Go. It was 2.9, it's now 3.7.
Let's have a look. Can we jinx Chronic a little bit more? 15.5 seconds behind Rundle, though. That's a lot of time to make up.
And Rundle 6 seconds behind Michael.
What can we just say? He did do a 3:44.6 last time round, did Chronic?
Losing 3 seconds this lap.
But it's still a good time there.
3:45, yes.
So Chronic did make a second on Rundle, but he's going to need to make more than that a lap. Oh, and he's got a 1.5 second penalty, has Rundle.
Oh.
That will play into Chronic and Michael's hands there. Because Michael has got 5 seconds over. He's only 2.7 behind Bounty Hunter, though. Michael doing a very good job there with a 3:42.8 last time round.
Yeah, and that penalty was for upcoming on the Molson straight. Oh, was Ronald there spinning? Did he spin?
What, Rundle?
He spun, yeah. He spun into the first chicane of... Yeah, he went straight on to the first chicane.
No, maybe he's lost a little bit of time, but he hasn't lost that much. He's probably dropped about 3 seconds. Maybe a bit less over Michael. Yeah, about 3 seconds, because he's now only 13 seconds in front of Chronic.
And 9 seconds behind Michael. But then there's still that 1.5 second time penalty he's getting, so he's going to be more than 10 seconds behind Michael and about 9 seconds in front of Chronic.
And it will give Chronic the giddy up. But I'm sure with the excitement and everything, he'll fuck it up and put it into a barrier somewhere.
But he got the spell out of...
maybe
wizard,
the protection spell.
Yes. So he'll stay away from that barrier today.
The Dutch looking after him today, hopefully. You see Morris and Black Rhino having a little bit of a battle here, but Morris has got a half a second penalty. That's Andrew, isn't it? Right, yeah, I'm sure it is.
The gap between Kogo and Bounty Hunter back to 2.8.
As we see Ricky Forrest thinking about making a move and tucks it back in. But he will get it done when he serves that penalty, I imagine.
Yes.
Gap at the front, back down to under 3 seconds. But it is still Kogo with the quickest lap. With that 3:42, he's set on lap 4.
Oh, he's looking at the inside now already. Just leave it be, sit on a still Rhino and just wait up until he serves this penalty.
Gap between Chronic and Rundle now 10.6 seconds, that gap coming down, but Chronic getting very sparky there down the barriers. 1.5 seconds. Something's happened at the front, and I'll tell you what's happened. Look at that lap time, Daniel. Look at that fastest lap of the race. And who's suddenly on it? It's the
3:41.3.
That's what he did. He did one of those. I think that's broken Michael as well, as he's nearly 5 seconds back again.
It feels like he's just playing with the other guys. Like, okay, you got 7 seconds. Okay, you think you're done? Now I'm gonna speed up a bit, and here I am again.
And he gives him a little flash to let him know he's there.
Yeah, and then
just to ease the tension and make things more friendly, you know, obviously. Or maybe he's listening to the stream and giving us a flash of acknowledgement, who knows?
Well,
I love seeing the flames spitting from the side of these cars in the dark, though. It's fantabulous.
Yeah.
More spitting. Come on, more flames. We want flames. We want flames.
Well, yeah, but from the exhaust pipe, not from the engine, please.
Oh, I don't mind.
I know it's not possible, but it's still fun.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mechanical failures added to the game.
Ooh, that would be nice. That's the best sound to hear tonight.
Were you opening a bottle of wine?
Oh my god, no.
What was it? It sounded like a bottle of wine. It sounded like a cork from a bottle of wine.
No,
oh, was it a bottle of Grolsch or something like that?
Hertog Jan.
So,
Best Dutch beer there is. It's the Duke Jan. But, well, in Dutch, it's one of the best beers there is, actually. Guys on chat, like Wizard and Merv and René, just say if you agree with me, Hertog Jan, it's the best Dutch beer. Oh, I really need to hear you say that, man. Just say it. Hertog Jan.
Hertog Jan.
Awesome.
Hertog Jan. There we go. I'm not doing it again.
If you're coming to
I'm
the
not
Netherlands
a performing
one day,
monkey.
if you're coming to the Netherlands one day, I'll buy you one, man.
Super, because I am, and you can. No, I will be over there in the coming 12 months, I think. At some point, I will be paying a couple of my friends a visit, the Sleeve being one of them. So, when I meet up with Sleeve, I'm sure we could get together for a brewski and a smoke ski or two.
If you're visiting the Sleeve, then we're definitely gonna do a beer, because I'm just living like a kilometer away from him or something.
Well, I'm sure we'll buzz you up, but yep, it's happening.
Awesome. And wait, no way, René and Vincent, they're saying Jupiler and Brand. Come on.
I've heard of Jupiler.
I expected more of you guys. Well,
don't think I've tried Brand. I will check it out, and I will try and check out the one that Daniel made me say, but I've already forgotten its name.
Hertog Jan.
Hertog Jan.
Yes.
Like I'm going to remember that.
The Duke.
I can't spell it. The Duke.
Yes. You know the Duke, right? Yeah,
the Sleeve?
That's the one. That's the one, Sleeve. Hertog Jan Grand Prestige.
Ah. Well,
I love it.
I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, you go get some, and in the meantime, Go Detail has a half a second time penalty with Bounty Hunter right on his tail. And
Bounty's doing it. He's
overtaking him in a second.
We are on board with the Bounty. I think he needs to sod it. I'll wait for him to serve his penalty, and then I'll just cruise on by and disappear a second up the road.
Yep. And
That's
again,
purple,
yes. So the 341.3 is not quick enough for him. You know he has broken Born to Race. Oh wait, Born to Race also gaining time. 4.5 seconds behind Bounty Hunter currently. It was about 7 seconds, so you can see them in the distance. And Bounty Hunter now just cruising behind him indeed. Let's see what happens as soon as that... it takes a while. I think he's just waiting and waiting and waiting until he is at the Indianapolis Arnage, and then Go serving his penalty. Easy overtaking.
Anyway, Marvy, I did actually say that the Grand Prestige is nice.
Yes.
So right. I will check it out.
Yeah, do that.
I like most beers because I like beer.
There we go. Go entering the...
He fought well there, though. He really did. He lunged back. Carried so much more speed through that sector than Bounty.
Yeah,
oh, there is that penalty though, and there goes Bounty.
There he goes.
Go giving him the flash of dissatisfaction. You a cheat, bastard,
yeah.
You cheat.
He did not like getting overtaken.
Losing that 7-second lead hurt. Oh, and Kogo wide there, perhaps his tyre's cooled. Oh, and Bounty gets damage. Bounty has damage. Ooh. Oh my word. Oh my word. Drama. But fortunately the damage is only light.
Yeah, it's gone in soon enough, but will he get a disadvantage from that?
Well, he will, because the gap between himself and P3 is down to 4.4 seconds, so he's definitely lost some time there.
Yeah.
Still carrying that damage. He will probably lose it here coming onto the start finish. There you go.
Only
right on cue.
2.6 seconds to Kogo, but that gap is increasing again.
But it will decrease in sectors as well, because Kogo definitely has his faster sectors around the track.
Yep.
So it will be like a yo-yo for a bit, but we can see the gap between Kogo and Michael is down to 3.4 seconds. And that will be like a carrot for the pony.
Ooh, this is not the sector of Bounty Hunter, the first sector, but Kogo is really quick here.
He has, because Bounty Hunter's lost 2 seconds.
Yeah. And now we're coming to the straight, and Coco can slipstream and take that first place again, maybe.
Well, something's happened there. Bounty Hunter definitely didn't have a good first sector at all. Let's see how far back we can go. See what happened. No, it was already too late then. And that's as far back as we can go. As we can see Coco having a look, thinking about it, then thinking no. I will sit and wait. There is no rush here.
On the second part, like this part.
Yeah, because otherwise you just have to do it all over again.
Yeah, and then we're coming into the spot where Bounty Hunter is so quick, so he might lose connection with him if he's not overtaking him now. Going to the inside, there he goes. And it's a clean pass. On the inside.
Good job there, Kuhn on Kuhn. And it's raining! It is raining, folks!
I did not know it was possible on Le Mans.
Oh yes, it's very, very possible on Le Mans.
Oh, great. Add some little rain to this, man. Love it. Am I finally getting my rain race as well?
I don't know, mate, because it seems to have stopped again. There is hardly any sign of moisture on the track. Just a little dribble there, look. As we can see on the left-hand side.
I really hope to see some heavy rain, but... well, heavy rain in the night. Couldn't it get any worse?
It doesn't mean it's not absolutely hammering it down somewhere else on this circuit. As he already mentioned, this is a 13.6 mile circuit. It was 13.6, you said, wasn't it? Kilometres, sorry.
8.1 miles.
8.1 miles in proper measurements. So it could be absolutely hammering it down somewhere on this track. We don't know. But we do know it's perfectly dry around here, yet it was wet somewhere else. So I'm sure we're going to see some people pirouetting. Let's have a quick flick through the order while there is nothing going on, even though it is close at the front. So we'll come back pretty quickly. Mark only 4.5 seconds behind. Somebody has got 9 seconds now over Rondor, who's got 12 seconds over Chronic, still in P5. With 13.5 seconds for himself, and Eric in P6, who has got France scored over the back of him.
Oh, there is some fighting going on, yeah. The fight for P6 is real.
Question, what's the red light and the blue light in the window? Why is it red and then why is it blue? Have these things got hybrid power or anything?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not sure, but they do go blue and then they do go red.
Oh, I'll check in.
You
as we see,
do that.
Yeah, Coco, Bounty Hunter, and Want to Race now, and Randall pitting right now. The entire top 4 is pitting. Let's see what. Ooh, Chronic is going in as well.
I think we'll probably. Oh, Chronic's got in the wall.
Oh, that spell is not working good enough.
Sleeve. Oh. Sleeve. Did you put a crash in the pit spell on him by mistake? You trainee amateur
and
wizard,
Enrico
you.
as well.
Oh, it must be slip seating.
Enrico crashed into the pits as well.
Oh, it's alright. I've put a replay marker in so we can have a look. But let's see if Morris does as well. Will he be coming in?
Let's see, Morris. Are you getting in too?
I want to see if everybody crashes.
Let's see those in.
He's going to get a penalty as well, surely.
Oh, sure. Why not?
I think he's staying out, actually. No, he's going in. He's going in. Will he stop? Will he stop? Hey, yes, embarrassed them all. Yes, he's... Right, let's get some replays back, shall we? First of all, Chronic in P5. Let's watch Chronic crash, shall we? Yeah. Oh, we can't. It won't let me go back far enough.
Oh, really?
Can we? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Oh, no, we can't.
No, we can't. Oh, wait a minute. No,
no that's where I put the marker in. Oh, for God's sake. But we can see the people behind him.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, Enrico Playboy only skims it briefly.
Yep.
And France only skims it. No one binned it, quite like Chronic.
Bum.
But never mind. Anyway, back to the racing. Let's get out of replay mode. And sorry, Chronic, but that chuckle was...
Yeah, it's funny.
It was from the bottom of my stomach. That was a real heartfelt chuckle. So thank you for that. You've made my night.
1.7 seconds between Kogo and Bounty Hunter currently. But as we saw before, if Bounty Hunter's just hitting the throttle, he's just burning that gap to nothing anymore.
Still 11 laps to go, running just over halfway through this escapade.
Yep, only 40 laps in.
And Bulls Race still only 5.3 seconds behind this leading pair. And we do have blue lights now, so why have we got blue lights now? They were red a minute ago. I don't know.
Yeah, Ronald
anyone on
is
stream,
red,
no?
right?
Anybody on stream? Anybody?
Let's
Because
see
Ronald's
who
is
else
red,
blue
yeah.
lights. Kogo is red. Bounty is blue. Born to Race seems to be blue. What's the car they're driving in, man? Is it...
Both GTRs at the front.
Yeah,
There's nothing to do with that, and they do change colour. They were both blue a minute ago in P1 and P2. And now the one's red.
That's your standing in your class within the race. Like
no,
P1,
it's flashing.
P2.
Look.
Yeah, but...
I'm sure I reckon these have got some kind of recharge. And when it's blue, it's fully charged, because...
But I'm not seeing any battery indicator on screen, so...
No, I don't think it's anything you got control over. Maybe it's just... I don't know. But they definitely change during the course of the race.
Yeah, this is the first night race we have. This is the first time we actually see this light.
But yeah, it obviously does serve a purpose, and it does change colour in the individual's cars. I wonder if it's a penalty for the lap, maybe. Because these guys have got penalties and they're serving it, and they both got reds. I'm wondering if it's just a penalty for the lap. If you've picked up a penalty that lap. Something that silly. Because Morris is red, Black Rhino is red. Rhino is on the soft... No, he's not. He's on the mediums again. Stop using mediums, Ricky. You do softs, they're quicker. Perhaps he just likes the mediums. Well, he's doing a good job and doing good lap time, so we'll leave him to it. Meanwhile, at the front, the gap is down to... There isn't a gap. And Kogo Detail has got a penalty with his red light. Oh, he's bump drafted him. Knowing he's got that penalty, sees no point in passing, will bump draft and try and keep him away from Michael in P3. And helping his Belgian compadre, his buddy, his pal, his chum.
Actually cannot find any information about that light.
Oh, a bit of a moment there, and he's got front end damage.
Oh, and it's...
Has Kogo got bum damage? Yes, he has. His rear is damaged. Bouncy went in too hard. He didn't even spit on him. He didn't even give him warning.
And Kogo's getting the penalty.
For being bombarded.
Yeah, so you're getting...
Bombashed.
Bombashed. And you get a penalty as well.
He's had it all in the rear. No, he already had the penalty, to be honest.
Oh, well, I didn't... I was looking for what the light meant, but couldn't find it, so sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to... I'm not going to sleep now for weeks until I find out. Please, somebody on stream, tell us what the blue light is. Oh, there is nobody. Yeah, but we haven't got David DeVita. Your girlfriend did go flying over the track earlier. I did see her. It was just before the rain when the wind picked up.
So, as it became morning again, can we see the guys coming closer to each other again?
Oh, P1 and P2 can't be any closer, as we know. Bounty Hunter's already bummed the shit out of Kogo.
And then he's gonna fuck up.
Sorry for my language, guys. Oh, but yeah.
Oh, I'm fine. Then he's gonna mess up one of the sectors, and Kogo's just on his bum again. And now he knows if he hits him, well, Bounty is getting the penalty. But oh no, now it looks like Bounty is just taking off and...
Well, we thought this before, though, and it came up to the first sector of the track, and he lost 2 seconds instantly.
Kogo is keeping it 2.5 seconds.
But the gap between himself and Michael, he's quite close now. He's right in the middle, though.
That was the same a couple of laps ago, right?
I think it was a little bit bigger, though, between... It was like more like 4 seconds between 3 and 2. Just having a quick flick through as well, because I do see a couple of little markers quite close together on track. Chronic's still in P5 with good gaps in front and behind them. He won't think they're good gaps in front because Rondell's destroyed him. Literally. Yeah.
Now Bounty Hunter actually has the pace.
Yeah, and Chronic's pace. Chronic's pace is brilliant now. Only 343s. Rondell has done a good couple of 342s. But already 22 seconds back now. So yeah, a good race so far from Chronic, I've got to say.
Yep.
Oh. As he goes wide on commentator's cursor. Well, not too bad. Get your foot in, buddy. You can do it. Come on. 23 seconds, though, maybe a bit much to ask. I know we've still got a long way to go. But Rondell is a quick dude, man. I mean, he kicked my ass around the Nürburgring the other day. He didn't make any mistakes once I started chasing him. Closed him down, I'd make a mistake. Closed him down, I'd make a mistake. Closed him down, I'd make a mistake. And I just didn't close him down because he was too far gone.
The wizard is telling us LMP1 is red and LMP2 is blue in real life. It's nothing more than to see which position they are, like P1, P2 or P3. But it can't anything why we have it in this game. Maybe P1, P2?
Well, no, because it does change as... You'll see, Chronix is blue, that was red earlier. And there's no reason for it. Bounty Hunter, we know, was a blue. And Kogo was red, and they have swapped places, and Chronix is still blue, and Kogo's is red. So, no, I'm thinking it is something to do with penalties now. I really am.
Yeah, but Chronicus does not have a penalty anymore, so...
He might have had one on this lap, then.
Well, maybe that's because it's blue. Yeah, but he still had to serve it then, because there's only one dedicated point for serving your penalty.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's terrible.
It's not animal beer. You just blow my brain with these stupid red and blue lights, even though it's me that pointed them out. It's really bugged me.
At least it's blue and it's not green. So let's see who we're watching right now. We're watching Bounty Hunter. Having a 3.2 gap between him and Kogodito. And, well, they both need to manage it. Quite to maybe sector indicate so we can see if they're having a good section. Well, that's something I actually thought about as well. But I'm not sure. Maybe we'll never find out. Maybe we will find out. Thanks, Wizard. 3.3 seconds the gap between Kogo and Bounty Hunter, keeping it 3.5 seconds. And between Kogo and Born to Race, it's 4.2 seconds. So they're keeping it quite consistently steady. Just one little mistake from Bounty Hunter, and Kogodito is already back on his bum. And yes, I can say that on the YouTube, as everyone is calling me the Bubble Bum. I'm actually very curious, maybe you are too, what kind of beer the pony is bringing back to the game. As I was having my nice Hertogion, or just a Hertog. Let's see, I cannot change the camera, so you have to keep watching Bounty Hunter leading this race. And I'm gonna see if there's anything else going on. Which actually is not the smallest gap right now, is actually between Bounty Hunter and Coco Detail, and it's 3.78 seconds. And we have P2 Coco Detail 5.7 until Born to Race, who has a 4.9 lead to Rundle. And it's actually a bit decreasing, so that's nice. And then a 27-second lead up to Chronic. Ooh, Fransk and Enrico Playboys both 4.5 seconds apart from each other, having a half a second penalty. Ooh! Fransk 2-second penalty with Enrico Playboys 4.5 seconds behind him. That will bring him up to his tail. I'm gonna check into them later, as they are on Mulsanne Strait right now, so it takes a while before they are into Arnage and serve the penalty. Fransk is already on a 3-second penalty with a 3-second lead on Enrico Playboys. He's gonna lose that place to Fransk.
Oh no.
Yeah, Fransk on P6 is gonna lose his spot soon, because he has a 3-second penalty and a 3-second lead to Enrico.
He's got half a second now, though.
Yeah, Enrico has half a second, so it's effectively 2.5 seconds in front of, in favor of Enrico. But he can speed up earlier, so he'll lose that place for sure. I'm sticking with them for now, as the other guys, there's not a lot of fighting going on. And I was actually curious about what kind of beer you were bringing to the table tonight.
Horse piss.
Horse piss?
Yeah. It's
Great.
Carling Black Label.
I thought actual horse piss, like you
Same
just
thing.
bottled your own. Well, okay.
No, it's yeah, that's nasty.
1.8 second. Enrico Playboys is smelling that position, and he's sending it.
He has had a really good race. I mean, a 3:43 last time round for Eric in P7. A good time.
Same for Enrico Playboys. They were just 900 of a second apart from each other, so they are actually pretty close to each other. I love it.
Good times from France.
Unfortunately, this 3-second time penalty is not doing any good for him. Tick tick. And Enrico's already speeding up. Yeah, like I said, that was an easy pass for Enrico.
Currently 30 seconds behind Rundle now. His dreams of P4 are shattered. Like his glass bong dildo.
Enrico is driving a lonely race currently, but still only 6 seconds behind Born to Race. One mistake, and he'll be ready to take over that spot.
Solid and consistent as ever. That is one thing you can always say about Rundle. He'll always be there and thereabouts on his pace, and we know he hasn't got the quickest car out there. But he's so consistent. He's super driver, really. And he's purple at the minute.
You saw Bounty Hunter playing with everyone as he, in just 2 laps, went from taking over Coco Detail to a 7.2 second lead.
Yeah, he's just showing off now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just showing us why he's the legitimate winner of this competition.
Oh, this is the way?
Yeah.
He's got his puck and he's on a mission.
I didn't expect anything else. I do love the livery though, the Gold Alpine Stars winner.
Managing that gap now. Gap down a little bit to 6.9, but goes straight back up again. But let's take nothing away from Kogo in second. Absolutely fab drive so far tonight. And it's nice to see him because he's always been a quick guy apparently, but he's been a little slower of late, and then he's had to adjust to VR as well as. But his pace definitely returning. Michael struggling to do anything about Kogo's pace.
4.1 second. Well, these guys match their times quite evenly.
Oh, Chronic has got a penalty for cheating.
Just for being Chronic.
Just a minor half a second of cheating somewhere was performed by Chronic.
Oh, and France already picking up another 1 second penalty this lap.
Oh, France!
That will leave him with the aansluiting with Enrico Playboys. I'm lost of the English words.
Ricky Forrest and Morris Garage still going at it though. Only a second between them two as well.
They're having a nice fight together.
But Ricky will be on the softs for the last stint. So we would expect to see him pull away. I don't know why he hasn't used softs for the other stints. Only he can tell us. It's a real shame that France has got that penalty because he was closing Eric down there.
Yeah, it's 1 hour 10 minutes in and we still have 6 laps to go.
It's alright because I have 2 more beers. Well, 1 more after this one. Still a couple more in the fridge though, guys, so don't panic. Things are all good.
I just finished my last one, so I'm out.
I sympathise. I would give you one, but you are considerably too far away.
Just throw on.
And you wouldn't want my horse piss either. Let's face it. I only drink it because I don't get a hangover from it, or particularly drunk.
Oh, that's nice. It's only a Wednesday, so
yeah,
we still have a couple
work
of
all
working
week.
days to go.
I've had a very nice week off. It's been divine weather here, a little bit cooler today.
Ooh.
So I went shopping today and spent way too much money.
Yep.
But I did.
What did you buy?
Trainers, 2 pairs of jeans,
right.
nice super dry jacket and hoodie. Yeah,
nice.
Today was a good day.
Yeah, nice stuff. Also, it's been a great day for shopping. No clouds into the sky.
Not very often I get retail therapy because I can't afford it and I can't afford this, but yeah, you have to treat yourself every now and then.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, Michael's got a half a second penalty. This will please Rundle because Rundle's been on it this last couple of laps.
Yep.
And the gap has come down.
4.2 for second half a second. It's actually 2 seconds that's getting deducted, so he's back to 2 seconds behind him.
I remember all of these guys at the front. No, they don't have to run mediums at all, do you? In this championship, you can run whatever you want.
Yes. There's no obligation to use both tires.
So nobody will be stupid enough to use the mediums if you're used to the softs?
Well, except for the Rhino, who still is on
medium. That's why I said if you're used to the softs, he wouldn't jump to them. But if you're happy with the mediums and that's what's giving you performance,
why not?
But hopefully he will jump to the softs in the last stint because he has dropped back to P9 again. And I want to see Ricky on some softs. And take it to Morris. Do it, Ricky. Do it. You know you want to.
Yeah, his tires are so good, but his fuel is only
same.
1 or 2 laps. Yeah, it's having fuel for 1 or 2 laps now, so.
Bounty Hunter 7.2 seconds in front of Akun. Kogo in P2. He's had a fabulous race today, but it's 4 seconds in front of Born to Race, who has still got that half a second penalty to serve, and he's about to. So let's see what that does between himself and P4 Rundle. Now down to 3.8, 3.7. And here he comes now. We see the drop 3.2, 3.13. There's a second of it gone already. From a half a second penalty, that is, guys, already down 1.4 seconds.
Half a second time penalty, it loses you 2 seconds on the track.
Rondo will definitely be in at the end of this lap. Yep. As he really is flashing on fuel. So he is going to have to put more fuel in as well, unfortunately, but it has been really beneficial on this last stint for him because he's been able to carry so much more speed.
Ooh,
having
Michael's
that little bit less
well.
fuel. Yeah, all the front guys seeming to be on the same strategy.
Yeah, I thought maybe they were going to do another lap.
Well, this is going to suit Rundle though, because he's not going to suit Rundle even because he has got no fuel. He's going to have to put more in. So all that work he's done with Michael, he's going to lose a couple of seconds here.
Let's see, is Kronik staying out for another lap or is he coming in as well?
Well,
Kronik was on the mediums too.
Let's see if he goes in and puts it in the wall. Oh yeah, he's going in.
He is going in.
And can he make the pit entry? Can he? Oh no! Yeah, he does. Boring.
But Kronik was on the mediums. I didn't notice earlier, but why?
Wow.
And
You've just
Enrico's coming in.
Because it's Kronik.
Franska's coming in. I think Morris is staying out, and Rhino needs to come in after this lap as well. But it's almost
Rhino's going in. Is he? I don't know what Rhino's doing, to be honest.
He had a kind of fresh set of mediums, so when was his last pit stop?
I don't know, they look pretty fresh apart from that left rear. That left rear looking... it's half gone.
Yeah,
Still plenty of life in it, but hopefully we'll put a set of softs on for this last stint. And we can see the true Rhino's pace and see if he can catch Morris.
Question is,
nice to see.
Does he even have the soft tires for this car? Because he was always driving on mediums.
Oh man, I forgot about the tires!
Yeah.
And Morris in.
2.5 seconds behind Born to Race still.
Oh, that's not worked out too bad for Rundle.
And 37 seconds ahead of Kronik.
It's also about 7/10 that extra bit of fuel, but I reckon he made more than that with the less weight in the previous stint. Because he had less weight for a long time, the whole stint. So
Michael actually
might have been a good move there by Rundle.
Michael got a slightly less fuel in than Rundle, Kogo, and Bounty Hunter.
I always tend to overfuel because I do worry sometimes when you have a very good stint and you look down and go, oh crap, I've actually used a hell of a lot more fuel than I normally would.
But only 5 laps to go after this lap.
Yay! But it has been a good race, so I'm not going to complain.
And I'm looking up to the sky and thinking, it's getting damp a little bit.
We can see a wiper on there from P3.
Ooh, and on the long straight, I see a little bit of rain coming. Yes, the track is getting wetter. Just slightly, though.
Not enough, I don't think, for any... Michael has turned his wiper back off again.
Ooh, France just overtook Enrico Playborst.
There it will be coming straight back at him, though.
Yes. He's looking for the inside.
He's going to have to tuck back in, though, I think.
Oh, France outbreak him.
Nice battling between these two, though.
Oh, and already it stopped raining, I think, because...
That's twice it's really teased, Daniel.
Oh, and the Rhino went in for... fuel, but not for new tires. He just stayed on his half-worn medium tires.
Don't ask.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. I'm speechless.
I'm gonna go with a bit of chicken grease on the old fingers there.
Yes.
Slipped off the button at the wrong time and didn't change tyres and put plenty of fuel in.
Born to Race on P3, 2.6 behind Kogo.
Oh, he's closing that gap.
Yeah.
And so is Rundle. Has Kogo had a bad lap?
4.6, well, that was his out lap, so I'm not quite sure, but yeah, 1.3 slower than...
Yeah, 3 seconds slower than Born to Race. And Rundle really capitalising as well. He's only 2.2 behind Michael now. Rundle wants this. He wants to sit on that podium, doesn't he? And if he can catch up to Michael, there's no reason he can't catch up to Kuhn. And as you said, there's only a point between them two guys in the table.
So it's gonna be a fierce battle at the end of this race.
Rundle wants P4.
Yeah, it has to be really Lando Norris-y when he's not gonna take this P4 today. There's still that...
There's that rain! Oh my word, and it's hammering down!
Yes, the risk of rain. Ooh, at the start of the Mulsanne Straight.
And now it's dry again.
Oh, Enrico going wide.
Yes, there's proper water down on the surface here.
And that's the funny part at La Sarthe. It can rain at one point of the circuit, but at the end of this long straight, it can be just sunny.
As we see, they are reaching the driest section of the track. They're outrunning the clouds, dudes. These guys are faster than weather.
Reiner overtook Moore's garage. But
on his wall tyres, he goes deep. He's going to get a penalty for that.
Definitely. With that rainy, yes, 1.5 second penalty. And with that rain, his worn tyres are not helping at all.
But if everybody has to come in?
No, I don't think they will, because where they are right now, it's dry. So it's just a little tiny spot of rain.
If only we could see the weather radar. Unfortunately, nobody seems to have it active.
Nope. But Rundle 1.8, he is bringing that gap down, and Kogo is bringing that gap up to the guy behind him, being Born to Race. Is trying to pick up that pace.
But is it raining anywhere on the track now?
No, just at the... Just at the start.
Everywhere it seems dry now.
No, the start-finish line with Bounty Hunter right now, it's a wet track.
Still a little slippy by the look of it, yeah.
But nothing terrible. Well,
yeah, a little bit of a wiggle, but we...
Yeah, a laugh slide. Nah, that's it. Hardly any rain anymore.
That's Daniel disappointed.
Oh. Bounty Hunter winning wide, getting a 1.5 second time penalty, I think.
No, nothing.
Oh no. That's just winner's luck.
I'm thinking that the wizard spells were misdirected and they actually hit Bounty Hunter instead of Chronic.
Yeah.
But speaking of Chronic, 41 seconds now behind Rundle. He hasn't put softs on this time, though. He has gone... he hasn't put mediums on this time. He has gone for the softs again.
And look at Michael, all at the back of Kogo. 1.5 seconds between them.
And managed to put a gap between himself and Rundle as well now. 3 seconds plus.
Back to 3 seconds, yeah. So, decreasing this gap and getting it below 1.5 seconds, he's gaining from the slipstream. And he'll know he has only, after this, he has only 3 laps to go.
It's not the pony curse at all, mate. You cannot blame the pony for that one. So just ignore everything the sleeve says. It's all lies.
Yes. He's not innocent. Definitely not. Getting a bad corner from Motor Race, or maybe he would disagree and say it's not a bad corner. Getting to 2.3 seconds behind Kogo again.
And Rundle not giving up, that gap coming back down again. It was under 3 seconds again there, but it has started creeping back up.
Still 3 laps to go, everything to fight for. And as it's still cloudy, there's still that stupid chance of rain.
7.5 seconds the gap now between P1 and P2. P2 only 1.6 seconds, 1.7 in front of P3 Born to Race Michael. And Rundle not giving up there in P4. He's never giving up. Easy sleeve.
He's never gonna give him up, and he's never gonna let you down.
Never gonna run around or desert you.
Nope. Oh,
5 seconds the gap now. Michael on it.
This is the sector of Michael. He's flying through the Porsche curve into the Ford chicane. And then we're coming to the part where Kogo is very quick actually. So come on, my Dutch friend. Give us the proper fight we're looking for.
I'm almost stunned they actually allow a Dunlop bridge here, because considering most of the track is actually Michael in. No, Michelin pretty much everywhere around here, obviously because it is
yeah.
And he doesn't come much more French than Michelin. My wife used to work for a subsidiary of Michelin.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
and she used to have to go, and they have actually, I can't remember where it is in France now, it's actually a Michelin village. And everybody that lives there, works there, it's a whole place, obviously. There's obviously a Michelin-starred restaurant in the village, and it's
Oh, really?
overlooking the mountain and everything. Yeah, very beautiful place. And while she worked for that company, we actually won tickets to see the Formula 1 at Silverstone on the Pirelli stand. So that was cool. It was very cool.
Nice.
And I did actually get to see Max Verstappen crash in front of me.
Well, that's a bit less nice, I think. Or maybe, well...
Well, Lewis won, so...
Yeah, that's what I said.
It would have won anyway, but it was a very mixed conditions race. A lot like this, but it did actually hammer it down, whereas everyone had to change to full wets. And then it got really hot and dried out very quickly.
All right.
It was one of those races.
Must be a couple of years ago, right?
Probably about 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 7.
Yeah. When the Mercedes was still unbeatable and the Red Bull was still
Yeah, Max was very young as well. It was his second season, I think.
All right. Then he was just that guy.
Well, we all knew his dad. Well, if you're my age, you know his dad.
Yeah. Who actually was... I mean, he was a pretty decent Formula 1 driver.
He was. He never got in a proper car, did he? So...
Well, kinda... Didn't he drive the same Benetton as Michael Schumacher, or the same team as Michael Schumacher the year after Schumacher went champion? Benetton? 1994, 5, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. He was there, yeah.
It's been a while.
So, yeah, he did it.
It's been a while back.
Yeah, I think that was towards the end of his career more so than when he would have been at his prime.
Yep. And then he saw the talent in his son. I thought, well, I'm gonna stop racing and help little Max go to the top.
Talent.
And we all...
Pig ignorance. No, he's an exceptional driver.
Yeah. Every generation has their exceptional drivers, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, Schumacher, Hamilton, Verstappen.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Vettel.
Yeah, well, I think Vettel was is
4 world
great,
championships, mate. He's not. You can't. He still had a.
No.
He still had a teammate. He still had a teammate in the same car.
Yeah, sure. That's true. I mean, same goes for Hamilton with the Mercedes, of course.
Yeah, but to do it for that long, 7 seasons, and you lose 1 championship in the same car as somebody else, and then you look at the engine failures he had that year. He is an exceptional talent. I'm not the biggest fan of Lewis Hamilton, but exceptional talent. There's no doubt about it. And he's an old man now, for racing terms.
I'm not a fan of him at all, but...
but you can't knock the talent. He's no Alan...
No, he's very talented.
He's, say, Ayrton Senna, Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher.
Michael just missing the corner a little bit.
That has cost him a little bit of time.
Yeah, around a second. Is there any other fight going on? No, not quite.
We will stay with Michael for the time being, but we'll have a look at Kuhn as well, why not? He has got half a second penalty in P1. They got down to 6.5 seconds.
Yeah.
But with only 1 lap to go after this. Yeah, we can see Kogo in the background there. And Michael still sniffing. And Rundle as well. That gap, it will almost be haunted, wouldn't it? Pushing so hard, and he can see that drive for so long, and it's just so close yet so far.
It's asking so much from your concentration.
This is why I hate this track.
Really?
There's several corners that look like other corners.
Mm.
And then you forget where you are because you've just been going, oh crap, I thought I'd just done this corner, and it's not, it's that corner.
Yeah.
And it's the one that's slightly tighter, so you run deeper and go, oh no.
That was a little bit too deep, and then you should be a little bit deeper, and then you're...
And obviously the whole straight thing where you are going down lots of long straights, so you kind of do switch off. And then you have to kind of refocus very quickly for a chicane.
Yeah. At least you have the chicanes on the Mulsanne straight. Back in the early days, a couple of years ago, like, I don't know, 20 years or something, they didn't have the chicanes, and then you would just go on for about 6 kilometers.
And that's when cars, like the Mercedes, would flip over.
Yeah.
Do you remember that year when it actually happened?
Oh, when it flew into the trees.
It happened twice, didn't it?
Yep.
2 cars in 2 days. It was like, yeah, we're going to pull the cars from the race. Yeah, no shit. Considering they're trying to fly, downforce has gone reverse.
Yeah. A little bit of uplifting in those wings.
And I'll tell you, one of the most stunning looking cars from back in that era as well was the Peugeot. And it was the first car to ever break the 250 mile an hour.
Yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of the Peugeot, but
but that car, it had the little slim, like Peugeot 306 lights, but they were really slim. And you think that was going back to the 90s. It would have been quite early 90s as well. Late 80s even, maybe.
Was it like...
Because it was with the XJR9 and things like that, and the Peugeot had these little thin slitty lights, which are all the rage now, aren't they? And it was
1991, 1992 somewhere.
Maybe even 1990 was while it was XJR8, XJR9 days, because I was a Jag guy, because my dad worked there at the time. Now I work there. I've done for 25 years, so Jaguar is very much part of the family and has given myself and my dad a very good living.
Nice. Actually, to be honest, the new Peugeot from this year, it's not the fastest car, but I love it. No spoiler, great.
But yeah, you check it out. The first car to break 250 mile an hour was a Peugeot, and it was a good-looking car. For an LMP1, it was exceptional. We are on the final lap now. See Kogo in the background there, our bounty hunter. It doesn't look like Michael is going to be able to do it, but Kogo has got a half a second penalty, and we know how much damage that can do. We have witnessed that tonight already. And it was over 2 seconds, the difference. Michael is nice and light on fuel as well. I get a little wiggle there, that could cost him. He's going to need to, but he's still closing that gap. Kogo will be worried. Michael with nothing to worry about as well, because Rondell has also got a half a second penalty. Chronic's in P5, but yeah, he don't mind.
If it's behind the 2 seconds, Kogo really need to worry. Because then you have the chance. It's going to
be just over. Kogo on a personal best, though, really pushing, but so is Michael.
They both know it's the final lap of the race, and they also both know Kogo has to serve that penalty.
Bounty already long gone, and the penalty is served, but that gap's going to keep coming down. And if Michael can get in that draft,
which he is right now,
I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Oh, and a bit of a twitch there from Kogo.
Bounty Hunter getting to the final corners of the race.
We are going to have a quick look at Bounty, but we will flick quickly back, and then we will flick back to Bounty. I think we're going to be okay to watch Cool cross the line.
Oh, cool. Come on, final corners, and there you go. Yes, then yes.
Another victory for Bounty. He has gone for the burnout. He doesn't care.
Crashing in. Oh, man. Well, I'll give you that because it's the final race of the year.
And it was at the other side of the line before anything happened.
Yeah, Rondell P4. Congratulations.
It was wait for just being a dick. Occasionally, we allow it. We'll give him a dick pass. We will put the focus on Chronic Team, the greatest driver in the world.
Yeah, getting a solid P5.
I said he'd come P5. See, I had confidence in you, buddy. Even if Daniel didn't, he said P9.
I said P9, I know. Well, congratulations, buddy.
Yes,
and
well
Nico,
done, mate.
Having build up a great gap, actually, 16 seconds to France within a course of 2-3 laps. So he did quite well, actually.
Battling up there at the front towards the beginning of the race. And for a good few laps. Good pace shown tonight by Eric. Good job, buddy.
Next one is France.
In P7.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, and he has finished as well.
Good job
now
again.
We need some time.
3:43.7 there from France's fastest lap of the race. So a good job overall, I would say. We'll give you a big thumbs up, Mr. France.
Let's see where Morris Garage is now. He's just entering the Porsche curves.
Well ahead of Ricky Forrest, who's probably on mediums, really old.
Yeah,
medium.
still is completely worn left rear medium.
We have no idea why he didn't change tyres. We're assuming it's greasy chicken fingers.
Yep. Must be. Last couple of corners, the Ford chicane left for Morris. There he goes.
Good job there by Morris.
Having driven 1 hour 38 minutes.
I do like that livery.
Yes. And here comes, as a conclusion, through the final corners,
the rising dim sun.
Give it up for the Rhino.
Yeah, Ricky Forrest rules, man. Yeah, America. Yeah. We love you, Ricky.
You're awesome, buddy. With only 4 seconds to go, he hit the finish. Congratulations. Congratulations to everyone
who didn't finish anything apart from his pot noodle.
It was a really great race. And we had lots of fun today. For gold, Mr. Bounty Hunter went for the bounty, got the bounty, hit the bounty.
The reward is his.
Yes. Congratulations, guys.
If you want it paid in Biscarp, you're going to have to speak to the right people.
Yeah.
You take it easy. Well done, Bounty.
That concluded this season of the GTRR2. Next up. Yeah, go on.
For GTRR, that is the end of the season. And what is next up? You tell me. I don't know.
Yeah, we're busy creating an all-new series that's gonna go in somewhere September. I think September, October somewhere. But in the meantime, we're gonna have a lovely, lovely mini-season during the summer. It's gonna be a Mazda MX-5 Cup series. And actually, we need some guys who are, well, let's say not like Bounty Hunter quick, but more like
Pony Boy quick.
Yeah, or I was thinking more about an American friend, or Morris quick.
Pony never gets to play.
Yeah, or Pony. Yeah, or Pony quick. Yeah, sure, you can play. Just look up at our Facebook page. The information is not quite there yet, but it will be in a couple of days. And just leave a message already if you're interested in joining the Mazda MX-5 Cup. I'll be trying to host that as soon as possible, and I'll write down your interest and contact you as soon as I know more.
Just let us know how we can touch you, and we will touch you.
Yeah, just leave a message on the Gran Turismo Relay Racing Facebook page.
You know the one. Tune in for the next one. And thanks for doing this. And thanks to everyone for organising the season. Thanks, Daniel, for being by my side for all of it.
You're welcome.
And it's been fun. And we will see you at the next one.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, then you get notified by new live streams. Woohoo!
And also, if there is any side channels like Ponyboy Racing, I'm going to mention it once during the same racing we're doing. Yeah, please do subscribe to that for all your racing needs from in between, all sorts from there, including stuff from these guys as well. It's all good, and we'll see you all soon.
We'll see you soon. Goodbye. Bye-bye.